Good morning. The 18th regular session of the 14th Sangguniang Panglungsod is now called to order.
Please take
Roll call,
your seat.
please.
Honorable Jesse R. Albios, City Councilor and Acting Presiding Officer present. Roll call on the members. Honorable Lucilito S. Edel Rosario present. Honorable Hildy Rosales present. Honorable Melvin Ramon G. Benafe present. Honorable Hilda Gail R. Abunal Gomez present. Honorable Vidal P. Castillo present. Honorable Jose Serranyola present. Honorable Jose B. Perez present. Honorable Salvador M. Del Castillo present. Honorable Antonio B. Beltran present. Honorable Maria Corazon M. Peñaflor, Liga President and ex-officio member present. Honorable Mary Kylie Francine B. Tripolca, SKF President and ex-officio member absent. Mr. Chair, there is a quorum. Prayer.
Dear Lord, as we deliberate in today's session, give us a wisdom to overcome passion. Give us an understanding heart to do away with prejudice. Give us a foresight to know what the future may devise. Give us a courage and strength to seek the truth and what is good. Give us a facility of language that we may be understood. And finally, our Lord, make us worthy public servants of this city. We deeply love and highly honor Naga City, the heart of Bicol. Amen. In the name of the Father, of the Son, of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Next item, please.
Pambansang awit.
Perlas ng silagana, alab ng puso, sa dilim mo'y buhay, lupang inira, tuwid ka ng magiting, sa mandulubi, di ka pa sisigil, sa dagat at puno, sa simoy at sa langit mo'y bugaw, may dinatang tula, awit sa layang minamahal, ang islap ng mataw, ko'y tarong, kaya nagniningning, ang bituin at araw ng kailan, pamay di magdidilim, lupa ng araw ng wala ipagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang higaya na may mga akit, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Please be seated. Next item, please.
Privilege time.
Anybody who wants to avail the privilege time? The chair recognizes the Honorable Hil Rosales.
To our Acting Presiding Officer, the Honorable Jesse Albios, dear colleagues in the Sanggunian, friends, and those watching online, good morning. It may not be apparent, but there is a direct connection between using energy and the environment. The increase in greenhouse gas emissions is a key driver in climate change. And one of the largest contributing factors worldwide is the production and consumption of energy. When one becomes mindful and consumes less energy, the practice cuts down the toxic fumes or emissions released by power plants. Likewise, the habit helps preserve the Earth's identity by conserving natural resources and protecting ecosystems from destruction. Put simply, taking steps to reduce one's energy intake contributes to a healthier and sustainable world. As aptly put by the Secretary of the Climate Change Commission, energy efficiency is the easiest and often cheapest way to reduce the need for expansion of coal power generation. And with the country's energy demand projected to increase by 80% from 2017 to 2040, improving energy efficiency in the building sector would be our best course to reduce emissions. The glaring impact of high prices of imported fuels to local markets and the direct effect of climate change-induced disasters and calamities has put local government units at a crucial role of helping secure sufficiency and stability of energy supply in the country by the promotion of the efficient and judicious utilization of energy, including renewable energy technologies, thereby protecting the environment within their territorial jurisdictions. Appropriate interventions in the city government's consumption of energy could not materialize if there is no internal governance in energy usage in its offices and facilities. Thus, with the framework established under Republic Act 11285, or an act institutionalizing energy efficiency and conservation, enhancing the efficient use of energy in 2018, and in furtherance of the implementation of the aforesaid law and its mandated responsibilities upon the city government of Naga, I have submitted for first reading this morning a proposed ordinance establishing mechanisms to promote energy efficiency and conservation in the city of Naga. Through this proposed policy and its proposed investments, the city government will send a clear message that it wants to lead by example through fiscal and managerial responsibility, where both the city leadership and personnel are fully committed in supporting energy efficiency and conservation programs, minimizing environmental impacts through the use of renewable energy, and, as said earlier, do its part to contribute to a healthier and sustainable world.
Thank you, Honorable Hilo Rosales. The Chair recognizes the Honorable Corazon Peñaflor.
To our hardworking local chief executive, Mayor Nelson Digacion, to our presiding officer, Honorable City Councilor Doc Jesse Albios, to my kind colleagues, the honorable members of the Sangguniang Pangdunsud, to our dedicated employees of the city government of Naga, to our friends in media, to our beloved Nagueños and Nagueñas, Diyos Marina Aldaw po sa Indogabos. Nagkusugbot po kita ngunyan na aldaw na magtindog para personalmente na itulod ang samuyang ordinansa kan kagalang-galangan asin mahigos na chairman kang Committee on Education, Councilor Lito de Rosario, para sa ikarahay kan sa tuyang mga kaakian sa barangay. Maut mi po ni Consa Lito de Rosario na papusugod ang community Wi-Fi program ni Mayor Nelson Digacion. Ang community Wi-Fi program pinunan kan sa tuyang matibay na mayor, kan kasagsagan kan pandemya, para makatabang sa online classes kam jóvenes. Nahiling ko mismo ang benepisyo na dara kaini. Tasaro po ang barangay Kalawag sa natabangan ni Mayor Nelson Digacion asin kan programa niya. Alagad, naghahadit po ang mga kaibahan niya mo sa barangay na baka ngunya napatapos na ang pandemya, mawara umasibog sa mga prioridad kang syudad ang community Wi-Fi program, dara kang COVID-19. Nanutaranta po ang importansya kan internet. Importante na maray ang komunikasyon o koneksyon ta sa kada saro. Sabi mi nga ni kayam, sa panahon ngunyan, internet is a necessity. Kaya dapat maging dahilan na pawara na ang pandemya, mali naman ang community Wi-Fi program. Dapat pa nga ni ining pakusugon ngunyan na modernong panahon. Dapat makaadaptar ang syudad ng Naga sa mga bagong teknolohiya. Ninhuli ka ini, sa muyang pigtutulod ni Consal Lito de Rosario, ang sarong legislasyon na ang Naga City Community Wi-Fi Ordinance para ma-institutionalize ang community Wi-Fi program kang Naga. ang kada barangay center sa syudad dapat igwang wifi connection kung saan bukas ini sa gabos, lalo na sa jóvenes, para sindang makakonektar sa internet. Sa dai mahaloy na panahon, mauta na bakulang barangay centers ang malagan, kundi pati na ang mga suna asin mga sityo kan barangay. Para ini marirealisar, kita mahaman sa panginginot kang Information Technology Office, yung sarong Naga City Comprehensive Internet Connectivity Plan. Bilang numero 1 sa innovation, asin bilang most competitive component city sa enterong Pilipinas, kita dapat manginginutan sa satuyang rihon sa pagkugos ka modernisasyon hiling mi ni Consalito de Rosario ng ordinansang ini sarong dakulang dakdang pasiring sa pag-uswag, lalo kan sa tuyang mogmang lugar. Hanggang ni po ang tabang ka sa tuyang mga pag-iriba di sa sangunang panglunsod para maibabanti ang rehesasyon na ini. Paurugon ta po ang programa na naisip kan sa tuyang mayor asin padana yuntaan maray na benepisyo na dara kaini sa mga nagenyo. Diyos mabalos po.
Thank you, Honorable Peñaflor. Anybody else who wishes to avail of the privileged time? Hearing none, the Chair acknowledges the presence of Honorable Mary Kyle Francine Tripolca. Next item, please.
Reading and approval of the order of business.
Honorable Del Castillo is recognized.
I move to dispense with the reading of the order of business and move for the inclusion of the following items. Under special business or order, say, the letter of the city mayor requesting for a resolution endorsing various irrigation projects within the city of Naga for inclusion in the 2024 NEA budget. Under unfinished business, the report of the Committee on Appropriations, the report of the Joint Committee on Education, Laws and Ordinances and Reorganization. Still under unfinished business, Mr. Chair, the letter coming from the city assessor endorsing the containing the resolution number 2021-17 of the Naga City Appraisal Committee with regards to the property of a certain Luis San Juan at Balatas, Naga City. Under new business, the letter coming from the city mayor requesting for the for an authority to terminate our high-yield savings account and special savings deposit at the Land Bank of the Philippines and Development Bank of the Philippines, respectively. Still under new business, Mr. Chair, the proposed ordinance adjusting the commencement of the City Youth Officials Program in accordance with the revised academic calendar and amending Section 22-7 of Ordinance 2012-035. Still under new business, Mr. Chair, the proposed ordinance authored by the Honorable Joselito del Rosario and Maria Corazon Peñaflor, an ordinance institutionalizing the community Wi-Fi program of the City Government of Naga. Still under new business, the letter coming from the City Administrator regarding the attached proposed 2021 July Nutrition Month celebration. Still under new business, Mr. Chair, is the endorsement coming from the Office of the Mayor regarding the letter of Loida Mandasok and spouses Elmer and Magdalena Terbio. And still under new business, the endorsement coming from the City Budget Officer endorsing the barangay budget for calendar 2023 of Barangay Cararayan. And including in that endorsement is the SK budget of Barangay Cararayan for calendar year 2023. And still under new business, Mr. Chair, the proposed ordinance changing the present category of Naga City Hospital at Peña Francia as primary healthcare facility in the city of Naga. Under other matters, the letter coming from the city administrator with regards to the to be held conference on local government reform project this afternoon at 2 to 4 in the afternoon at the CMO conference room. And last, Mr. Chair, a copy of the resolution number 4, that's 2022 of the Victory Village Homeowners Association Incorporated. With the inclusion, Mr. Chair, I move for the approval of the order of business.
There's a motion for the approval of the order of business as amended. Before that, the Honorable Del Rosario is recognized.
With the indulgence of the Chair of the Committee on Rules, I would like to manifest for the inclusion of an ordinance entitled Renaming Main Street in Jimenez Park Subdivision, Barangay Concepcion Pequeña as Calamba City Street in recognition and fulfillment of our sisterhood agreement with the City of Calamba, the birthplace of our national hero. I would like to withdraw my earlier proposed ordinance and to pave the way for this ordinance on joint collective motion. And I'd like to thank Councilor Joe Perez for preparing this ordinance. This my item, Mr. Chair, can be included under unfinished business.
I have not seen a copy of the ordinance, Mr. Chair.
The earlier ordinance, the previous one, or the
Yeah, the previous one was already
Referred.
included in last regular session's calendar of business. It was referred, I believe, to the appropriate committee. So if there is a new submission, it should be filed with the Secretariat so that we could include the same in today's regular.
Yes, Mr. Chair, this is already received by the Secretariat, and I request that this be referred to committee.
Yes,
So-
I have not seen a copy, Mr. Chair, of the proposed ordinance.
Can
Another,
be-
Mrs. Chair, is the letter from the DILG concerning the Philippine Councilors League regional elections this November 24 to 26. The appropriate transmittal will be forwarded to the Secretariat. That can be treated under other matters, Mr. Chair.
Okay, noted. With regards to the first item, kindly furnish the Honorable
I
Del
will
Castillo a
request
copy.
of the proposed ordinance so that we can include it. Mr. Chair.
So these are the two items, Mr. Chair, that I'd like to be considered.
So, Mr. Chair, handed to me by the Honorable Del Rosario is a proposed ordinance renaming Main Street in Jimenez Park Subdivision to Calamba Street in recognition of our sister city, Calamba City.
This is under
new business.
new business. How about the second item? Other matters?
Other matters, Mr. Chair. The matter pertaining to the PCL on November 24 and 25 under other matters.
Okay, noted. Honorable Del Rosario.
In our discussion with regarding the AIP, amendment to the AIP, may I request that we be given the privilege of the presence of Mr. Willie Prilles in today's session, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Sir Hill kindly asked staff to invite Mr. Pilles to come to the session hall. Okay, there is a motion to approve the order of business as amended. Any second? Seconded by Honorable Benafe and Honorable Ranyol and others. The same is approved. Next item.
Order of business. Special business or order, the letter dated November 3, 2022 of the Honorable City Mayor, respectfully requesting the passage of an ordinance realigning savings from certain appropriation in the 2022 Local Development Fund to other priority development projects.
Dean, kindly. Yes, the Honorable Rosales is recognized.
Mr. Chair, may we ask why the three projects sought to be realigned for other purposes are being delayed, or why are they not going to be implemented anymore? So may we ask, siguro for this purpose, the presence of a representative of the city mayor to explain to us why these projects in Igualdad and in Cararayan will give way for other projects.
So we invite Engineer Canning or Engineer or Mr. Willie Prillas.
I think Engineer Canning would have the answers, Mr. Chair.
So Sir Hill, kindly ask staff to invite Engineer Canning. Any other discussants? So we defer consideration this matter while waiting for Engineer Canning. Next item.
The letter dated November 3, 2022 of the Honorable City Mayor requesting for the passage of a resolution authorizing him to enter into a memorandum of agreement with the Naga City Eagles Club for the joint implementation of a supplemental feeding program.
Yes, the Honorable recognized.
Of the mayor, I move on joint in collective motion that we pass a resolution authorizing the mayor to enter into an agreement with the Naga City Eagles Club with regards to this particular project.
There is a motion by the Honorable Del Castillo, a motion to authorize the City Mayor to enter into a memorandum agreement with the Naga City Eagles Club. Any second? Any objection? Hearing none, the same is approved. Next item, please.
Number 3. The letter dated November 10, 2022 of the Honorable City Mayor requesting for the passage of a resolution endorsing the above irrigation projects to the Regional Development Council for inclusion in the Regional Development Investment Program.
The Honorable Del Castillo is recognized.
This request of the mayor is will benefit farmers in the city, and so that this project can be included in the National Expenditure Program for 2024. The head of the Camarines Hornea Irrigation Management Office has requested us for a resolution endorsing the same to the Regional Development Council for inclusion in the 2024 National Expenditure Program. It will benefit farmers in Pacul and Balatas, in Concepcion Pequeña, in Grande. So with that, Mr. Chair, I move that we pass a resolution endorsing this project to the Regional Development Council for inclusion in the NEA budget for the calendar year 2024.
There's a motion to pass a resolution endorsing these projects to the
Regional Development Council.
and to the Regional Development Council. Any second? Any objection? Hearing none, the same is approved. Next item, please.
Unfinished business, the report of the Committee on City Properties.
The Honorable Del Castillo is recognized.
The acknowledgement of the report.
The report is acknowledged.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This is the report of the committee hearing held on October 21 of the Committee on City Properties. We have only one item taken up during the committee hearing. In that item is the letter dated September 26, 2022, of His Honor the City Mayor respectfully requesting for a resolution granting authority to the Mayor to enter into a deed of exchange of property with the heirs of Onisto Ferrer relative to their property described as lot number 3L-4-31B and 3-L-31C in portions of lot 3L-4-31 with an area of 200 square meter and 171 square meter respectively, to be used as road right-of-way to Balconville subdivision from Uswag Balatas subdivision, Naga City. May I proceed directly to disposition, Mr. Chair?
Please proceed.
Disposition. The committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Palansod for the passage of a resolution authorizing the city mayor to enter into a deed of exchange of the property with the heirs of Onisto Ferrer. By the way, Mr. Chair, for the information of the body, this property was already possessed by the city. In fact, pigibuhan na nga ining tinampo. So there is really a need to exchange the property of the Ferrer because for almost 6 years, ginagamit na kan siyudad ang tendang pribadong propiedad na daipigribayan kan gobyerno lokal Kanaga. So with that, Mr. Chair, I move that we pass the necessary resolution authorizing the mayor to execute the deed of exchange of a city property located at Uswag Balatas with that of the property of the heirs of Onisto Ferrer. So move, Mr. Chairman.
Any second? Any objection? Hearing none, the same is approved.
That ends my report, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Del Castillo. Next item, please.
The letter dated October 11, 2022 of Mr. Elmer T. Santo Domingo, NCPC Chairman, providing copy of the executive summary of the public presentation of the annual plan and budget for 2023.
Committee on Appropriations. Next item, please.
The letter dated October 18, 2022 of Mr. Billy Villete, Division Head, Ordinance Enforcement, Public Safety Office, addressed to the City Mayor and endorsed to the Sanggunian for future references as to the matter contained therein.
Item number 3, Barangay Tinago.
Oh, sorry. The letter dated October 24 of Barangay Kagawad Eduardo Blanca Flor of Barangay Tinago, submitting documents pertaining to their barangay boundary dispute.
Committee on Barangay Boundaries and Disputes.
The letter
Next
dated
item.
October 18, 2022 of Mr. Billy Villete, Division Head, Ordinance Enforcement, Public Safety Office, addressed to the City Mayor and endorsed to the Sanggunian for future reference as to the matter contained therein.
Committee on Games and Amusement.
The report to the Committee on Appropriation.
May I request the Honorable Del Rosario to temporarily preside? Ikaw na.
The chair is relinquished, but I hereby relinquish it to the City Mayor and Presiding Officer, the Honorable Cecilia Belus Diazes.
Good morning.
Good morning, Madam Chair. May I request for the acknowledgement of the report of the Committee on Appropriations.
Your report is acknowledged.
The committee hearing was held yesterday, October 7 and November 7, and there was a quorum. there were two items tackled during the committee hearing. The first item is letter dated October 11, 2022 of His Honor the City Mayor requesting authority to charge against the current appropriations for Education, Scholarship, and Sports Office an unpaid obligation amounting to 412,400 pesos incurred the previous year in connection with the volleyball sports tournament. The discussion revolves around the request. Honorable Rosales, take note that the obligation request has no data on obligation request number and the date. And also, there was a take notice of the request of the Mr. Mario Villanueva of the Naga College Foundation, mentioning of no such request for meals with the said tournament. May I proceed to the disposition, Madam Chair?
You may proceed.
On motion of Honorable Gil G. Rosales, unanimously seconded by all members present, the committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panglungsod to return the request to the executive for the completion of all the necessary documents. So move, Madam Chair.
Any second? Okay, approved.
Second item is a letter dated October 14, 2022 of His Honor, the City Mayor of this city, submitting the local expenditure program for 2023 in the amount of 1,500,176,500 pesos. May I proceed to the disposition, Madam Chair?
You may proceed.
On motion of Honorable Gil G. Rosales, unanimously seconded by all members present, the committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panglungsod to return the local expenditure program to the executive for the necessary amendments and completion of other supporting documents, particularly the 2023 Annual Investment Plan. So move, Madam Chair.
Any second to the motion? Okay, approved.
That ends my report, Madam Chair.
Honorable Del Castillo.
In the submission, the details of the 2023 annual budget should already be attached so that we can already go over the proposed 2023 budget.
Yes, Madam Chair. Our City Budget Officer assured us that copies, individual copies for the members of the Sangguniang Panglungsod will be furnished as soon as the documents are ready. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Albios. Thank you, Honorable Del Castillo. Next item.
The report of the joint hearing of the Committees on Education, Laws, Ordinances, and Reorganization.
Who will render the report? Committee on Education, Honorable Del Rosario.
Maraming naaga po sa kabos. Madam Chair, I would like to render the report of the joint committee hearing of the Committee on Education, Laws and Ordinances, and Reorganization. Committee on Education being the lead committee. May quorum po si both committees. The committee hearing was held last October 24. Ano ba to? Only one item was discussed. This was the proposed ordinance authored by this representation entitled An Ordinance Establishing an Education Assistance Program under the Education, Sports, and Scholarship Office to assist indigent students in completing tertiary education. There was a lengthy discussion, Madam Chair. As a matter of fact, yung secretariat 4 pages yung na-consume just to be able to capture the discussion. The disposition, Madam Chair. As to the disposition, Madam Chair, defer consideration of the proposed ordinance and submit the amended proposed ordinance to the body for further consideration. So I so move, Madam Chair.
So this matter is deferred.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Next item. Thank you, Honorable Del Rosario.
The letter from the city assessor.
Honorable Del Castillo.
The resolution 2021-17 of the Naga City Appraisal Committee, but reading the resolution, there is a material error in the resolution. Why? Under the first whereas, the letter coming from the Housing Settlement and Development Office is dated September 7, 2021. But the resolution was approved April 16, 2021. Mayo pangani ning request, may resolution na. So we might as well return this matter to the Naga City Appraisal Committee.
So this matter is referred to the committee, to the City Appraisal Committee to make the necessary correction. Next.
New business. The letter dated November 2, 2022 of the Honorable City Mayor requesting for the passage of a resolution approving the annual investment plan for 2023.
Committee on Appropriation.
The letter dated October 27, 2022 of the Honorable City Mayor requesting for a resolution approving the supplemental annual investment plan for 2022.
Honorable Del Rosario.
We're supposed to discuss, Madam Chair, yung sa annual investment plan, and earlier, this representation, Madam Chair, requested the presence of Mr. Willie Prilles.
Is he around?
Mr. Willie Prilles, Your Honor, he is still with the Mayor.
Still, so we
So
defer.
we defer temporarily. So this will not be referred to the Committee
Yes.
on Appropriation. So deferred. Next
The
item.
letter dated October 27 of Mr. Florencio T. Mongoso, General Manager MNWD, addressed to the City Mayor in Capifornis, Sanggunian, informing that the MNWD cannot extend water services to the homeowners of Deca Grandvale 3.
Honorable Del Rosario.
Madam Chair, siguro pornisan taman kopya, Madam Chair, ang homeowners kang Deca Homes Grandvale 3. Yang Deca Homes Grandvale 3 Homeowners Association. Kaning letter reply of the MNWD General Manager Mr. Florencio Mongoso for their information, Madam Chair.
So we will not refer this to any committee? Tayo na.
Siguro no need man i-refer ini, Madam Chair, because
Anyway, this
very
is just
definite
for
ang simbag
information.
Very definite ang simbag ni Mr.
Yes,
Mongoso.
thank you. So the Secretary is instructed to write to inform the Homeowners Association of Deca Grandville with the following, with the letter of Mr. Mongoso, the acting manager. Next item.
The proposed ordinance of the Honorable Ilgi Rosales promoting individual citizens' participation in Naga City's legislative process, establishing mechanisms for its enhancement and appropriating funds thereof.
People empowerment and laws and ordinances.
Yeah, yes. For both committees, Madam Chair,
Yes,
this is
joint.
the revised ordinance of the previous draft submitted to us by the students of the Ateneo de Naga College.
Oh, yeah, yes. So referred to Committee on Laws and Ordinances and People Empowerment. Next. Okay, Honorable Del Castillo.
Wherein we requested the presence of Mr. Prilles.
Mr. Prilles
He's already around.
is already around,
Madam
so
Chair.
we go back to item number 1 of the new business. Transferred it first to SBO. Kasi nasa new, new business. Transfer. Honorable Del Castillo. Nasa new business ba ga? Did you transfer it already to SBO? Honorable Del Castillo?
Iniyo, Madam Chair, ita-transfer ta sa from new business to SBO.
Yes, that's right.
And that's why we requested Mr. Prilles to be around. So we might as well hear the explanation of Mr. Prilles on the matter.
So transfer to SBO, item number,
Your Honors, may I, if I may?
oh yes.
May I request 15 minutes to prepare the presentation material because we have already prepared a summary for the IP so that the discussion can be more focused.
So, okay.
I-
So defer temporarily and we wait for the presentation of Mr. Willie Prillas. Next item.
Item number 1, Your Honors,
Daipa.
under SBO was
Maano
also deferred, and we invited Engineer Canning. So today, I think the representative of Engineer Canning are already around.
3 engineers.
The
from
Local Development Fund.
Si Tulo. Ay. So deferred. Deferred or are we going to? So we have a representative from the City Engineer's Office. So item number ano yan?
Number
2.
1, ma'am, SBO.
SBO. Transferred to SBO. Ay, naka-SBO. Honorable Rosales.
For the originally proposed projects for other purposes. So may we know the reason why? Why?
So the rules are suspended. May we request the representative from the City Engineer's Office? Si sayang yaon. Engineer Tabinas? Si sayang masimbag tabi kang kahaputan?
May we ask Madam Chair if nadangog po si query of this representation? Nadangog.
Do you understand the query? Nadangog mo si query ni Honorable Rosales?
Can you repeat it again, sir?
Okay.
Okay.
So, sa Local Development Fund, si 20% po, the projects therein, as specified in the guidelines for the utilization of the Local Development Fund, ang sabi, the projects should be well planned and implementation ready. Now, it's almost the end of the year and these projects have not yet been implemented, I believe, since the funds are still available. So may we know why we are now seeking the reversion of the amount of 15,300,000 originally appropriated for these 3 projects in Igualdad and in Cararayan, and transferring it for other priority development projects as identified by our executive. So may we seek the explanation from the representative of our executive.
Engineer Tabinas?
Yes po. Madam Chair, yung mga nauna po kasing mga projects na nasa itaas, yan po yung mga hindi pa na-implement, and some of them are still with some of them are still having issues on the right of way or the yung kuha ng ng lot, yung acquisition ng lot, wala pa po siyang naisasubmit yung mga proponent po niyan. Pero ginawa na po namin siya ng program of works para po maisali siya dun sa 2022 na AIP. Ito naman pong ito pong next na nasa ibaba, those are mga pinahabol pong projects, and some of them were for completion. May mga projects po kasing tulad nung sa PAGCOR, hindi na po siya, wala siyang complete architectural details dahil dun sa limited amount na binigay po nung PAGCOR, and yung city po ay nagbigay ng counterpart, and yung iba naman po ay yung mga unforeseen na mga details or item of work na regarding din sa project pong yan. Yan po siguro sir yung yung yan po din, Madam Chair, yung purpose ng realignment ng
Honorable
Nung
Rosales, para
Iyan po, Madam Chair, sa multipurpose building sa Igualdad. Do we have the same case as to the road projects in Cararayan na may problema pa sa acquisition of the lot, supposedly, Madam Chair? Maybe ask the Engineer Tabinas.
Yes po. Ito pong sa urban foresight, yung propose na it is actually a 3-story building. Yung lot niya po, naka-private pa po ito sa na ginagamit pang daycare dun sa area, dun sa lugar po nila.
ayan si present na na ginagamit na daycare.
Yes po.
Pero bako siyang government property? Private pa siya?
Parang
Ano
private
tanatok-dukan
po sa
ng educare?
Ay, medyo matagal na, wala po kasi kami gaano details po dito sa sa existing building na yon. Nahiningi namin doon sa Barangay Igualdad.
So, Honorable Rosales,
Oh,
are you...
My questions have already been answered, Madam Chair.
Okay.
Thank you, Engineer Tabinas.
Thank you, Honorable Rosales. Honorable Del Castillo.
Curious lang ako dyan, Madam Chair, sa number 2. Palmyra Village Access Road. Haluyo na ni Madam Chair. I think we should direct the Housing Development and Settlement Office to explain to us why it take them more than 5 years to just acquire the road right of way. Hali po talaga yan, Madam Chair. Hali lang yan naman sa may Bukana, sa Santa Lourdes. Palaog. Haloy nang nagre-reklamo ang mga taga Palmyra Village dahil dahil na implement ang road concreting project dahil dahil pa na-acquire ang road right of way. Pantulo ko na lamang ni yung term. Pino na yan, Madam Chair. First term ko pa, ikan previous term pa. Dahil pagraray na acquire. It's just, siguro dahil nga 300 meter in length and road right of way. Na may Bukana kan Santa Lourdes. So dapat, siguro next time around na mahagad ng funding ka ni Madam Chair, dahil dapat bugta ka ng pundo, sagod na dahil pa-acquire ang road right of way. Dahil nasasayang, na titingga si pundo, dahil dahil pa man ma-implement si project. Parehas ni Madam Chair katong nangyari sa DepEd, 3.8 billion na appropriation pero mayo ning site na tutugdukan kang building. Parehas man ini. Nag-appropriate na kita pero mayo pa nga ni acquired si road right of way. So how could we implement the project? So I think it should be noted, Madam Chair, that next time around, kung ma-request ng appropriation, si mga preliminary matters, areglado na. Kung matinampo, na-acquire na si road right of way, kung matugdok ng building, na-acquire na si site kan si building. Para dahil na mautro niyo yung nangyaring iniyan. But on the request for funding, Madam Chair, I personally know na yan sa number 1, it's really necessary na mag-additional work dahil may portion kan drainage duman sa pagpapakaray sa Salonggigi na dapat pakarayon. Otherwise, madaling maraot ang tinampo. That involves a drainage, portion of the drainage na dapat maisumpay duman sa existing one. So with the proposed projects to be funded, I have no problem with that. Thank you.
Honorable Del Rosario. Thank you, Honorable Del Castillo.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Pabainin.
Tinano si legislative action na being requested by yung first paragraph ng letter. Passage of an ordinance realigning savings from the following appropriations to other priority development projects. So with this, Madam Chair, I move that we pass an ordinance realigning savings from these three items mentioned and giving this to the other priority development projects as mentioned below. Tin, yung ibang mga projects sa baba. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Road rehab sa Salonggigi, rehabilitation of City College of Naga, replacement of worn-out electrical fixtures, Pagcor Multipurpose Evacuation Center completion, and Pacol Satellite Market Urban Foresight, Pacol, Naga City. I so move, Madam Chair.
Any second? Okay, approve. Thank you.
In addition, Madam Chair, duman sa sinabi ni Councilor Del Castillo, imagine nindo, Madam Chair, na deprived ta si mga taga-duman kang tultul na tinampo for 5 years. Yan, sinasabi nga ni Councilor Badi. No? And kunya na taon, pigbugtakan ta siya ng funding,
Pero data man ma-improve.
kaya lang data na igwa kita ning mga opisinang dapat nag-take care kani, nag-aarasikaso kani. So, i-follow up, magpursigi, maging decisive. Sayang, ang sanggunian nagsimbag kita sa pangapudan ninda na magbugta kita ning kwarta. Di ba? Sa matter fact, binugta ka ning kwarta. Ngunyan, November na ngunyan, Mayo man nangyari, kaya i-realign ta. Imagine nun ta, Madam Chair, kung nabugtakan ta man dumaling tultul na tinampo, ta may kwarta na nga ang lokal na gobyerno. Kaya lang dahil naasikaso, si acquisition road or right of way, kaya kinukuha ta si kwarta. Makulog man sa buot, Madam Chair, kita si nag-appropriate, kita si mabawi, pero dahil inita, dahil naging decisive ang nagkakapirang opisina tayo sa City Hall. Makanus na pangyari niyo, Madam Chair. Kaya siguro, hilingon ta, mag-ano kita, Madam Chair, before the end of the year, mag-oversight committee kita para ma-discuss ka ni thoroughly. Number 2, itong CCTV sa bus terminal, Madam Chair, may funding na ito. Kaya lang, because arabala sa procurement, dahil naman nakaabanti. Imagine nyo, may mga nangyaring mga unfortunate events sa Naga City, dahil despite na may kwarta na siya, dahil nabakal, sa kung ano-anong mga rason, kaya selling ko, napapanahon, Madam Chair, na mag-oversight committee hearing kita, ipaarapod ta si Gabos na involved. Tangarig once and for all, malinawan ta rin mga bagay na ni. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Del Rosario. So, data nakaipuhan na suratan because there was an request from the Honorable Del Castillo to call the attention of the HSDO. Isn't that your request also? Okay, Honorable Del Castillo.
During the proposed oversight committee meeting, Madam Chair, dapat para punta.
So we'll just
All those offices involved, tangaring magpaliwanag sa sanggunian, ano siya nangyari? Nag-request na ng funding, tinaanta ng funding, pero dahil na-implement si project dahil may kakulangan si opisinang concern. So, dapat siguro, dahil na ma-outro ini, Madam Chair.
So when do we
Yes, siguro isinta na lang,
schedule?
Madam Chair,
Wednesday, di ba? Ang oversight committee is Wednesday.
hindi siguro, Madam Chair, sa November 16, kung available ang mga
Sige, November 16. November 16, oversight committee, invite,
Housing Board 16. May Housing Board pala.
May
Madam
Housing
Chair,
Board.
16.
So na rin. Para ma-set na ang date, maapod na yun yung mga ano.
Sa bagay, 24 man councilor dito si PCL sa Manila. No?
Oo, may
Pwede pa kitang
PCL.
23, Madam Chair. At 9 o'clock in the morning, siguro.
So, November 23, 9 o'clock, 9 a.m.
Ha?
23 ba ang housing?
Dahil 23 ang housing. So, 16. Kung available, Madam Chair. ang mga
16,
paglilipat.
November 16, oversight committee, 9 a.m.
Yes, Madam Chair.
Okay, schedule up.
So, we
The
invite
secretary is instructed.
HSDO, siguro pati ang City Engineer's Office
Procurement,
and City
CEO.
Planning, tangarig, yaraon gabos yung mga involved na opisina, Madam Chair. Pati
HSDO, procurement,
Budget Office, Procurement Office, si
Oo, and
Public
then
Safety
budget.
Office, si bus, ay sa Central Bus Terminal.
Central Bus
Yeah.
Terminal.
Doon na-mention ni Councilor Lito, Madam Chair.
Okay, 5 offices. 5. HSDO, bus terminals.
Dahil mas maray siguro,
apat.
Madam Chair,
Procurement.
Pati si
ba?
administrator, siya nagtitimon kang gamos sa opisinang ini.
Okay, Administrator.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Oh, thank you, Honorable Salvador del Castillo. Secretary is so instructed. Schedule of Oversight Committee, November 16. Invite the officers that was mentioned. Next item.
Thank you, Madam.
Thank you, Engineer Tabinas.
Thank you,
And
ma'am.
the rest of the city engineers personnel. Next item.
The proposed ordinance of the Honorable Ilgi Rosales establishing mechanisms to promote energy efficiency and conservation in the city of Naga.
Committee on Energy and Environment. Energy and
The proposed ordinance of the Honorable Joselito S. Edel Rosario establishing an educational assistance program under the ESO to assist indigent students in completing tertiary education.
Committee on Education and Laws and Ordinances.
The letter dated October 20, 2022 of Mr. Domingo Porlaje Jr., Manager, Piston Development Multipurpose and Transport Service Cooperative, requesting for amendment of ITRIC ordinance to consider the replacement of the unit from ITRIC to a gasoline feed engine.
Committee on Transport.
The endorsement dated November 2, 2022 of the City Budget Officer forwarding the 2023 annual budget of Barangay Balatas.
Committee on Appropriation.
Next. The letter dated November 7, 2022 of the Honorable City Mayor requesting authority to terminate high-yield savings account, special savings deposit at Land Bank of the Philippines and Development Bank of the Philippines. Apro.
Ano ni? Bakong nag-grant na kita ka ini, ka itong init. Yeah, bakong nag-grant na kita ka ito.
Lain man ni ma'am.
Honorable Del Castillo, as per request of the Treasurer.
Siguro advice sa body na ini yung high yield savings account, Madam Chair, nag-earn inining interest more than the normal savings account. In fact, nasalanggaw pa ini yung yield kaniyo sa time deposit. So, kung ma-terminate kita, Madam Chair, dapat hilingon ng una, guranoan kay puwanta up to the end of the year. Dahil kung iti-terminate ni Gabu, sayang kan interest na malaog sa gobyerno lokal Kanaga.
So we refer this to the Committee on
Yes,
Appropriation
I think it should be referred. Dapat mag-submit ngo na kan si total cash requirement up to the end of the year. Tangarig mailing tapira lang ang dapat na i-terminate. Because for me, Madam Chair, dapat i-terminate Gabus. Because it will earn interest income for the city.
Thank you, Honorable Del
Thank you,
Castillo.
Madam
So
Chair.
this matter is referred to the Committee on Appropriation. Next.
The proposed ordinance adjusting the commencement of the City Youth Officials Program in accordance with the revised academic calendar, amending therefore Section 22-7 of Ordinance Number 2012-035 of the Naga City Youth Code.
Committee on Laws and Ordinances.
The proposed ordinance of Honorable Joselito S. Del Rosario, Honorable Maria Corazon.
And Youth Affairs. Item number 10, Laws and Ordinances and Youth Development.
The proposed ordinance of Honorable Joselito S. Del Rosario and Honorable Maria Corazon M. Peñaflor, institutionalizing the community Wi-Fi program of the city government of Naga.
Information. The new Committee on Information.
Sunod.
Next
The
item.
letter dated November 4, 2022 from the City Administrator, Mr. Elmer S. Baldemoro, submitting the project proposal on 2021 July Nutrition Month celebration.
May appropriation ini. Okay, referred to appropriation.
The endorsement dated October 14, 2022, from the Honorable City Mayor, endorsing the request of Ms. Loida Mandasok and spouses Elmer and Magdalena Terje.
Housing, Committee on Housing.
House. The endorsement dated November 7, 2022, from the City Budget Officer, endorsing the 2023 annual budget of Barangay Kararayan,
Appropriation.
including the SK budget. Appropriation. The proposed ordinance of Honorable Ceci Ranyola, changing the present category of the Naga City Hospital 1 in Peña Francia Avenue, City of Naga, as primary health care facility in the City of Naga.
Committee on Health.
The proposed ordinance renaming Main Street in Jimenez Park Subdivision, Barangay Concepcion Pequeña as Calamba City Street in good recognition and
Committee
fulfillment
on
of our
Culture and the Arts.
sisterhood agreement. Apa si Willie? Other matters, the letter dated November 2, 2022 of Mr. Frank Mendoza, Acting Head Agriculture Office, containing the damage report for rice, corn, and high-value crops due to Typhoon Paing.
Honorable Del Rosario.
May mga nagrarani po sa mga empleyado, mga nasa private sector. Naghahapot kong ang LGU Naga may declaration of the local state of calamity. We all know that President Marcos had already declared certain regions, including Region 5, as under a state of calamity. Now, to avail of siguro yung mga loans, naghahapot po sinda ko ang local sanggunian will be declaring. So, tinataw ko po ni sa body kung maganda.
Thank you, Honorable Del Rosario. Honorable Del Castillo.
Comes to declaration of state of calamity. The declaration of the President encompasses all other declarations.
So
In
no
fact,
need for the
included
local-
naman sa declaration ni kang Presidente, pati price freeze for 60 days. So there's no need for us to declare a state of calamity because the President himself has already declared. So dahil na necessary, Madam Chair. Yung na tong declaration ni Presidente na ang Region 5, the entire Region 5, Region 4A, and some other regions are under state of calamity. I think the lending institution should be aware of this declaration of the President. Thank you, Madam.
Thank you, Honorable Del Castillo. Honorable Del Rosario.
Kaya lang may mga nagrarani po pa po sa Moya, naghahapot lalo sa si mga maurutang sa pag-ibig,
GSIS.
sa GSIS, si mga lending institutions naghaharapot. Kasi kay puwan po daning local declaration.
Apigahagad ninda.
Iyo po, ang sanggunian panlunsod or sanggunian bayan, dapat na may declaration. Garo iyo man po ni si basis kan simula kaaging mga taon na-declare man ng LGU na.
Nagigirumduman ko.
Yes, po.
Nagdi-declare kita. Thank you, Honorable Del Rosario. Honorable Perez, you were raising your hand.
Totoo tabi yan, Madam Chair, ang sinasabi ni Councilor Lito. Kadakol talagang naghahagad. Pero naobserbahan ko, mayo man yung naghahagad na officialmente si mga opisina mismo ang nagsasabi itong ma-apply ng loans. Kay pigahagad ang dasinda ng local declaration. Ang sibag ko nga ni, ano man ta, kay Puampang ko yan, ang pinakamakusog na ang hali sa presidenteng declaration. But still, ang nag-iinsisinda na requirement da, kang uutangan ninda. So, sabi ko nga ni, kung araw ka yan, madali man lang niya ako mag-ibo. Pero haputong kumunan niya ako si concerned na agencies kung talagang kaipuhan ninda, like SSS and GSIS and Pag-ibig. Until then, sige, mapasar kita ng local ordinance. And with clarifications from these offices.
So we sent a clarification letter to the concerned offices, the GSIS, SSS.
Iyo, saka so
Talagang
iba
kung
pang
talagang kaipuhan.
pati nga ni garo may bangko pa garo, DBP garo. Ang ano lang igdi, ang reservation ko lang igdi, ang official declaration ta will come many days after the presidential declaration, which is effective on November 2. Kung magibo pa lang kita, next, at least, ang ganyan pa lang kita kayo ma-file within the week. Next week, ano to pa yun sa committee level, sa second reading. But still, to make it clear, once and for all, haputon tayo itong sinabitang mga agencies kung talagang kinakaipuhan ninda. And so that kung ano man ang simbag ninda, they would be answerable to that presidential declaration na igwapasin ng sa diring kabyat, kumbaga.
Okay. Thank you, Honorable Perez. So, okay, Honorable Vidal Castillo.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Totoo po itong bagyong paing dahil man kita naapektaran ka itong makusog na Doros dahil si bagyong paing naglandfall sa Catanduanes, naglandfall sa Karamuan, nagpanggilid sa si Roma, pasiring duman sa Kalawag, Bakong Digli sa Naga City, Kalawag, Quezon. Alagad, Madam Chair, baha ang naging problema kan syudad ng Naga. Si makusog na si Pirang Aldaw na pag-uran, kaya Madam Chair, last week, Madam Chair, we conducted ang site inspection, kay bako po si Kagawad Joe Perez, saka si General Omar. Nagduman po kami sa Carolina, duman po sa imo pong pag-request sa Muya na magkaroon kami actual
Thank you sa
inspection.
Intuntulo. Thank you for
Wala
the
ba pong
immediate
na-damage
response.
ng mga palay, rice, mga palay ang na-damage. Kaya kung sakaling itong sabi ni Kagawad Perez na itong mga affected duman ng mga farmers gusto mag-loan o kaya siguro ano lang yan, insurance. Ang sabi po duman, Madam Chair, na inspection, ito pong drainage duman. Dahil grabe si baha, alagad, salit-salit lang na RC pipe ang yaon. Kaya nagpa-inspection po ako duman, gibuan to ng program of works. Kaya duman po sa mga tulos na aksyonan, kay Bami si Kapitan Mangyat, saka itong mga city, barangay official. Kaya madali po duman si Sato yung naging aksyon. Baha po duman si naging epekto kang bagyong paing.
Thank you, Honorable Vidal. So we write the loan, itong si mga offices na nag-grant ng loan. By then, we will wait for their answer. Honorable, next item.
The letter dated October 24, 2022 of Acting City Engineer Alexander N. Canning submitting the proposed road concreting project in Santa Cruz New Development Area to Paraiso.
Noted.
Ano sunod?
Next. Next item. Ay, ano ba kayo?
The letter dated November 4, 2022 from the City Administrator, Mr. Elmer Baldimoro. Invitation to the Local Governance Reform Project on November 8, 2022, 2 to 4 p.m. at City Mayor's Office Conference Room.
Sa nahapon. So everyone is invited. Next item.
The letter dated October 18, 2022 from the Philippine Councilors League about the PCL synchronized regional elections.
Honorable Del Rosario, you are running for chairman.
Madam Chair, the elections will be this coming November 24. The PCL meeting will be November 24, 25, and 26 sa Marriott Hotel. That is for the Luzon area. Tin pakibabatin. Regions 1 to 5, makonvene po kita duman sa Marriott Hotel. So, yung may schedule po ang Mindanao, may schedule ang Visayas, and ang Luzon is 24, 25, 26. Our travel will be from 24. 24. Start kita travel ta 24, 25, 26.
Bako ka mo sa Davao?
Aba ko ma'am, Luzon lang po kita. Luzon. So, yes, our travel will be
Sa 24
November 20.
pagkatapos kang ano.
So pinapaano ko na Madam Chair with the approval ni Vice Mayor Nene po last Saturday, pinapaano ko na po kay Sir Perd si mga papers.
Travel ninyo. So, kayo tama kandidato si ano, kay po niya ang kamo. Si Lito, candidate. So,
This is apart from Madam Chair sa year-end assessment sa Clark sa December.
igwa pa sa Clark. Okay.
I'll promise that I'll make your stay very memorable.
Sa Marriott Hotel. Sa Marriott Hotel. So, take note. Next item. Can we defer temporarily? A break. We take a break. Halaton ta si Willie. Igwa pa baga ma-present si Willie. So we take a break. Kaso na no.